Hey there, welcome back to our AI in Action series here on Tech Savvy 101, your go-to podcast for learning how to use AI tools in real time. I'm Sarah Baker, your Tech Savvy bestie, with another time-saving AI trick that's going to make your life so much easier. Whether you're an experienced AI user or just getting the hang of things when it comes to artificial intelligence, stick with me as I share some of my favorite tips, tricks, tools, and shortcuts to save you hours each week within your business. In these episodes, I'm not just talking about AI tools, I'm showing you how to use them in real time. If you're listening to this episode right now, don't worry, you'll find the YouTube link for this episode in the show notes. Feel free to listen along right now and then grab the link afterward. Here's what you can expect from today's episode. Today, I'm showing you how to use ChatGPT's voice feature on your phone. If typing feels tedious or you're always on the go like me, this feature is a must-use for you. I'm going to walk you through how to activate the voice input, why it's so useful, and a few real-world examples of how I use it in my business every day. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss the rest of the series, and leave a review if today's episode helps you feel more confident using AI. If there's another AI tool you'd like me to cover in future AI in Action mini episodes, let me know by clicking the link in the show notes to send me a text. The voice feature in the ChatGPT mobile app lets you speak your prompts instead of typing them. It's powered by OpenAI's Whisper technology, which is a speech-to-text engine that's fast, accurate, and intuitive. I have found it to be incredibly precise when picking up what I'm saying, even though I tend to talk very fast. So why do we care what this is? And how is it different from other voice-controlled tools? Well, first off, regardless of the tools, speech-to-text technology can speed up productivity by up to 40%, according to a study by ResearchGate. So it is very, very relevant, especially for us busy entrepreneurs and small business owners. If that fact alone doesn't get you on board, it's also fantastic for multitasking. No matter where or when the inspiration hits for you, and for me, I always seem to do my best thinking and have my best ideas when I'm in the middle of doing 5 other things like driving. It allows you to dictate while doing whatever you're doing in your daily life so you don't lose that memory. Instead of just jotting it down in a note on your phone and hoping you remember to come back to it, you can really take that idea and run with it without having to stop. And then by the time you do stop and the next time you sit down at your desk, your next best idea might be fully fleshed out. It also allows for faster input. So speaking your thoughts instead of typing them out loud allows you to get more data into ChatGPT. As we've talked about in previous AI in Action episodes, in order to train ChatGPT about you, your brand, your offers, and your voice, the more data you can give it, the better. But when we're speaking, we tend to use more words than if we were writing. And that is valuable data for ChatGPT. It's going to save you time, energy, and help you get all of those amazing ideas out of your head as fast as possible. The final reason that we really love the voice feature on the ChatGPT mobile app is the accessibility features. This allows ChatGPT to be more accessible than ever to people who might have a typing challenge or mobility issues or vision issues or even learning disabilities such as dyslexia. Being able to just open it up and leave that voice note is an absolute game changer. So I've downloaded the app, I have it on my phone, and I'm going to log in. You can get the app on either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Make sure you have the most up-to-date version and then go ahead and log into your account. Again, it can be either a paid account or a free account. I have the paid account. Then what you're going to do is head down to the bottom right on the screen and press the microphone button. And now you can hear that it's actually picking up every word that I've said. So that is option number 1, is to use the microphone button all the way down at the bottom, and it's going to pick up every single word, including if there's other people talking. So that's a really great feature if you're out somewhere and you're having a conversation with someone and you want to record the conversation in real time in ChatGPT and then have it give you data or additional output based off of that conversation. Use the microphone in the bottom right. But if you just want to give it a prompt, you're going to click on the microphone in the box. You're going to say, hey, please draft an Instagram caption for me for my AI Evergreen Content Machine course. Use the call to action to comment the word machine.
Sure, here's a draft for your Instagram caption. Ready to go from overwhelmed by content creation to confidently using AI to create evergreen content? My AI Evergreen Content Machine course is designed to help you do just that. Join me and discover how to use AI tools to create, automate, and distribute your content across platforms for long-term visibility and growth. Maximize your reach, save time, and work smarter, not harder. Comment machine down below if you're ready to transform your content strategy. All right, feel free to adjust as needed.
I want to point out that also you can mute the conversation. So if you don't want it picking up every word, there is a mute button on the screen that you can easily turn on. Can you actually make it more in my brand voice, please?
Absolutely. Here's a lighter, more relatable version. Craving that extra time and headspace to focus on what you love? Say hello to your new best friend, automation. It's all about making the tech work for you, not the other way around. Curious how? Let's chat.
And now if you then minimize that chat, you'll be able to see the transcript of everything that you said. So if, for example, you are driving back and forth, it's wonderful having the ability to have ChatGPT read it out loud to you, and you can go back and forth. But then if you also do better with visuals and you want to see it and see the captions or see whatever you have it make in real time, you can just as easily close out the voice feature and then go and pull up the transcript. Right now, I'm sharing my screen from my computer to show you that any conversation you start on the mobile app can be picked up when you're back at your desktop, especially if you're coming up with ideas for emails or blog posts or any type of content where you're going to want to cut and paste things out of ChatGPT and into maybe a Google Doc so you can continue working on them. You don't have to worry about cutting and pasting it off of the phone. You can just use that voice feature as your brain dump. And then when you get back to a tablet or a computer, everything that you worked on with the voice assistant will be there in your ChatGPT account in one of the conversations over on the side. So never fear, you do not have to worry about having to save the information from inside of the chat on your phone. Let's really quickly check on your settings to make sure that your ChatGPT app on your phone is set up for speech. So you're going to go all the way over. If you're on your phone, you'll go to the left-hand column, scroll all the way down to the bottom until you see your name. Then you will see options to do things like adjust your subscription, restore purchases, personalization, notifications. I also covered this in a previous episode, so I will link that in the notes as well, where I went over how to access all of this via the desktop app. So all the way down towards the bottom, you'll see speech, main language, and you can either choose it or you can have it on auto detect, which is what I have it on. And then you can also change the voice so you can hear that it has different assistants. I have it set on Saul.
Anything you'd like me to focus on first?
That's Ember,
Hi, glad to meet you. I think we're going to do great work.
Arbor.
Hey, what's up? Feel free.
So you can just select which voice appeals to you most. And then there's also a background conversation setting that you can toggle on and off. And that's going to keep the conversation going in other apps or while your screen is off. Those are really the only settings that you need to adjust in order for the voice to text to start working right away on your phone. All right, let's just demo a few use cases. So use case number 1 would be brainstorming on the go. Outline a blog post about the top 5 AI tools for solopreneurs, please.
Absolutely. Here's a quick outline for a blog post about the top 5 AI tools for solopreneurs. 1. Introduction.
Okay, it's going to go on for a while because that's the long one. But the beauty of this is when you have the idea, when the idea strikes, strike while the iron is hot, right? Or while the pan is hot. It's going to allow you to get that rough draft outline into ChatGPT, and you can always refine it later down the road. But at least that way you're not losing that idea. What else is cool in the app is that it now gives you the option to share a clip. So if you recorded something in a voice note on your phone, you could drop the voice note in.
Content strategy, or even generating.
It's still going. Option 2 is drafting made easy. Let's say, again, that you're running late, but you need to follow up with a prospect or a lead. You could say something like, write a friendly follow-up email for a potential customer who downloaded my free guide.
Sure. Here's a friendly follow-up email. Hello. How'd you like the guide? Hi, customer's name. I hope you're enjoying the guide. I'd love to hear how it's going. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm here to help. Best, your Nick.
In this case, I gave it very, very little information, but it still came up with the tone that I asked for and would allow me to essentially cut and paste that, pop it in my mail client, and then be out the door. The last one, and one I personally use it for a lot, is the social media inspiration. If you're out shopping or running errands with your kids or living your life and you realize, I can make a post out of this. Creating the content is one piece, but then writing the caption is another. So you could say, Give me 5 Instagram captions for a post that's pointing people to sign up for my free webinar, How to Create Content in Minutes Using AI. The call to action should be comment machine for more information.
Here are 5 Instagram captions. Ready to create amazing content in minutes? Join my free webinar.
All right, so I'm going to mute that because it's going to go on for a while. The other pro tip to share about using the voice feature is that if ChatGPT misinterprets your voice, if you have an accent, if you're prompting in English but your native language is not English, you can always tap the text box to edit the prompt manually before hitting send. So obviously I'm talking to the app right now, but you can also toggle back and forth between talking to it and typing to it. And there you have it, another time-saving AI trick ready for you to start using today. Remember, the voice feature in the ChatGPT mobile app is like having a personal assistant quite literally in the palm of your hand. It's faster, it's easier, and it's perfect for multitasking entrepreneurs who want to save time while staying productive. If today's episode helped you feel more confident about using ChatGPT, make sure to subscribe and leave a review. I hope you get a lot of great information out of today's episode, and if you've tried the voice feature, let me know how you're using it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, if you want to watch this tutorial in action, you can always check out the YouTube link in the show notes. I'll see you really soon.